So in this video we're talking about squaring up, and we're going to be using Pythagoras to do that. Now you might be a bit worried about Pythagoras. It's going to be really straightforward. Now, builders, anyone doing construction uses Pythagoras' theorem to square things up all the time. Now you can imagine that builders want things to be square, and by square I mean right angles. So I don't mean a square like 4 equal sides, I mean square like right angle to right angle. Now you can imagine that in building you're going to see right angles everywhere. So let's say you're building your house and you want to put down a concrete slab so your house can sit on it. Now you would hope that that concrete slab is going to be right angle, right angle, right angle, right angle. If it's a bit like this, your whole house is going to be a bit like this, which is a problem. Also, if you've got a floor, let's say that's the floor, and that's this wall, you really want your floor to your wall to be a right angle. If it's not a right angle, that's a problem. You don't want your walls caving in on you or bowing outwards. The whole house is, if they're bowing out a little bit, the whole house is going to be unsteady. It's going to fall down, the ceiling's going to fall on you. So right angles are part of a builder's business. Now the easiest way to find a right angle is to use Pythagoras' theorem. Alright, so let's look at how this would work in our example with the building. The cement pad. The cement pad. This is a cement pad. And let's say your house is going to be, I don't know how long your house is. Let's say it's 22 meters long by, let's say 8 meters wide. Okay, so it's a long house, 8 meters wide. Now, we need this to be a right angle. It's super important. And you guys should remember that Pythagoras said that in any right angle triangle, c squared equals a squared plus b squared. Now this theorem that you would have learned a while ago only works in right angles, in right angle triangles. So that means that if I was to take a piece of string, builders love string, and run that piece of string from here to here, you can see that I've created a right angle triangle. And in this, the c squared comes from here, so that's c. So now I just need to figure out, if I'm going to have something 22 meters long by 8 meters long, how long should that piece of string be so that this is a right angle? Pretty straightforward. Put in some values. A can be this one or A can be this one. It doesn't matter as long as it's one of the two shorter sides. 22 squared, 8 squared. Okay, use your calculator here. Okay, so that's 484 plus 64. We add them up, we get 548. Now, stop and think about this. C squared equals 548. But we only want C. We don't want C squared. So to figure that out, C equals the square root of 548. And we can do that on our calculator. And we get an answer of 23.409. That should be close enough. Now that's 23.409 meters. Now what does that mean for us? This means that if we know this length is 22 and we know this length is 8 and we can run a string from this corner to this corner that is 23.409 meters long, it's got to be really precise here, that angle is going to be a right angle triangle. And we can do similar things around our pad to make sure that all of those are going to be right angle triangles. Squaring up, it's something that a builder or any kind of construction worker would do on a day-to-day basis. C squared equals A squared plus B squared.